Alright, welcome back everybody to another leg on my Around the USA flights. We've been doing these since June. I can't remember the exact day in June anymore, but we are now going from Santa Ana, California to Santa Barbara, California. We might be interrupted by a 2-year-old and a 7-year-old because it's going to be bedtime for them pretty soon. It's pretty late. And I need to blow some stress, so we're going to do this flight. So, without further ado, let's get this thing going. Fuel should be on, which it was. Alright, checklist is right here. Seat track back lock, avionics off, autopilot off. Throttle 1/4 of an inch. There you go. Mixture of full lean, brakes are set. Master on, beacon on. Auxiliary fuel pump is going on. Mixture in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mixture full lean, pump off. Okay, clear prop. Mags to start. Here we go. And it started. Okay, we've got full fuel, and looking pretty good. Oil pressure is in the green. Or almost in the green. That's how it looks in this thing. Lights is required. Mixture is required. Seatbelt harnesses. Flaps up. Just test this button. Oh, see, it didn't like that. See that? That's alright. That's again because I have the Logitech Quadrant and it has throttles on there, so it resets it with SPAD until I push the button on it. It's all good. Flaps up. Let me try that again. Yeah, we're good now. Alright. Heat vent defrost. Yes, please. It's California. And we might see some cloudiness out there. They reported haze earlier today. So I actually meant to do this flight earlier, but it wasn't going to happen. Just everything that's going on. Hence why need for stress reduction. Avionics on. Okay, and we'll get the ATIS here at Santa Ana, California. I just have to open up the right flight log here. Open up the right flight log. See, I had an interesting thing happen. I had my hard drive going to 0%. And I was like, how does that happen? Because I left an extra 300 gigabytes just for the simulator to have. And come to find out, the GoPro Hero 8 webcam, the beta for it, it ate up a bunch of stuff with the logs. So I installed it, uninstalled it, and I did all that stuff. And now I have my 300 gigabytes back. So, all right, we're going to be cruising at 6,500 today. I also have to get my pilot watch, so I'm going to put the parking brakes on, or make sure they're on, which they are. I'll be right back. I just got to grab my watch. Alright, right back with you. So, alright. Like I said, we'll be cruising at 6,500. Should take us a little over an hour and 4 minutes. And the winds were light and variable. Winds aloft, that is. So, alright, ATIS, that's what I was looking for. 126.0. Put that there. A little crowded on the desk, not working from home. And here's the ATIS.
John Wayne Airport information, Yankee 0100 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,200 feet, few clouds at 4,300 feet, few clouds at 12,500 feet. Temperature, 22. Dew point, 10. Altimeter, 29.9. Visual runway 2 right and visual runway 2 left in use. Landing and departing runway 2 right and runway 2 left.
I also forgot to start that sim. Might help, huh?
All aircraft read back all short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have, Yankee.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch back to the VetSim Unicom for a second. I just totally forgot to do VetSim because, again, I've been running around all day long. Hi, 2-year-old on board. Anyways, let me install this update for vPilot. Hi, how are you? You good? You want to come up for a second? Yeah? Alright, I gotta fly in a little bit. Everyone, 2-year-old, Twitch. Say hi.
Hi.
It's very nice of you to say hi. Okay. Flight plan. We are going from Santa Ana to Santa Barbara. Something just happened on the autopilot there. Alright, excuse me. This is my plan to fly. It tells me how long I'm going to be up. The what go? I don't know what. On the pencil? You mean the stylus? It's over there. Don't worry about it there. Alright, 6,500 and 114 trigger speed. Direct. Okay, Maddie, I just need to focus on this for a second, okay? Don't touch anything. Why are you touching the yoke? I just said don't touch anything. Alright, I gotta put you down. Go see Mama. I love you. Maddie, you could stay there, but Daddy's gonna do this, okay? So, today I learned that I'm not the only streamer that has people walking in. So I watched a couple streams and it was quite interesting. Alright, I connect. Nope. Alright, follow the flight plan. We're good. Alright, with that, we have Oakland Center and some type of approach. We have Santa Ana ATIS, so let's see what they say. Actually, it won't really matter because I'm on Microsoft Flight Simulator weather. But let's check out what Vatastic says about the air traffic control situation today, shall we? And something happened on the autopilot. You know what it is? I touched the autopilot on the multi-pedal there. That's what happened. Alright. So, we are in Santa Ana. And it seems like there is SoCal approach. So that's cool. We have SoCal approach there. On 124.5, we'll put them in. Excuse me. Keep an eye on that Communicom for now. And they said calm. They also said runway 2, I think. Let me just double check this. Okay. They said 2 left. So let's just see if that all lines up. Let me do the checklist. Again, sorry for moving a little slower than usual today. It's just we're a little tired and a little stressed. Alright, ATIS altimeter, ADS-B on. Let's turn the lights on now. Landing, taxi, nav is the ADS-B and the beacon's already on. Taxi light brakes. Yeah, okay. So we're good to go. Let's get in contact with South Cal approach here. South Cal approach, November 489 Echo Foxtrot. Radio check, please.
Number 489 Echo Foxtrot, SoCal departure, loud and clear.
Roger, 89 Foxtrot. Yeah. 9 Echo Foxtrot. Couldn't remember my own call sign. Why? Because I forgot to put it on here.
BS 1014 heavy, runway 26 right. Taxi via Whiskey and hold short runway 26 left.
Oh my god, I can't do anything right tonight. Alright, so before we leave, let's get a look outside, shall we?
Number 8 Alpha Charlie, you have a destination, you just go in local VFR.
Messing with this earlier.
68 Alpha Charlie is looking for a departure going south, perhaps shoreline to
that
San
is
Diego.
All the fires out there, and I did leave the real world aircraft
Number 8 Alpha
traffic
Charlie,
out there.
Roger.
It's a UPS in the real world. So I dare not venture any further than this, because when I went to go to Disneyland last stream, it said my airplane crashed when I tried to find Disneyland from here. So it's all good. We're going to leave it alone. And now we're going to contact South Cal approach. So South Cal approach, November 489 Echo Foxtrot.
Southwest 2287, turn right heading 160, speed your discretion.
160, speed of my discretion, Southwest 2287.
Delta 352, descend to maintain 2,500.
Descend maintain 2,500, Delta 352.
And aircraft calling SoCal request, go ahead.
Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot on the ground at Kilo Sierra November Alpha, ready to taxi VFR with Yankee. By the way, I got some music.
We're 489 Echo Foxtrot, runway, let's stay by one. 489 Echo Foxtrot, runway 20 right, you can taxi via Bravo in the altimeter 2995.
Taxi via Bravo to 20 right for 9 Echo Foxtrot. And I got set to 2995. See, so someday there will be a weather program, right? Like Active Sky, and it will be awesome.
Yeah, so the 2287, 4 miles from Mercy, fly heading 220, maintain 2,500, establish
so
localizer,
wrong,
cleared ILS 24 right.
We'll have the weather there, and we'll do a run up somewhere over there.
Turn right and
good.
220, Southwest 2287.
So parking brakes off, good. And we're gonna look to the right, clear to the right. So let's swing this thing around.
Southwest 2287, thanks, cleared ILS, runway 24 right.
And
Cleared ILS, runway 24 right, Southwest
we go via Bravo on our way to Santa Barbara, and hopefully it's not that bad.
Delta 352, reduce speed now to 180, then continue to descent to 2,500.
Probably
speed
should
180, then we'll continue to descent to 2,500 for Delta 352.
Probably shouldn't be. Well, still on the apron, it's legal, but could be better than this. And I don't think these lights should be here in the real world, so we're just going to pretend that you can turn onto the taxiway here. So we are on Bravo, and we are going to runway 20 right. See that haze is there, and I left this loading for a pretty good time. I just left it running because again I was supposed to do this flight hours ago, but didn't quite get to it. Life got in the way. All right, we will swing a right. Excuse me, over here. Do a run up and then move on.
Southwest 2287, establishment localizer 24 left, right.
So that's 2287, thanks. Contact, actually maintain 170 knots until Jetta, and contact tower now 120.95.
Over the tower, 120.95.
Taxi lights are bugging me a little bit, but that's okay. Run up. Okay, brakes are set. Fuel set to both. Trim set for takeoff. There we go. Flight controls. In, right, out. And those are working good. Can't really see
UPS 1014 heavy cross, runway 26 left at Whiskey, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Annunciator lights working. We're good there. Instruments, turn quaternions in the middle, no flag. Heading should be about 190, it is. Vertical speed looks good. Altimeter looks wrong, but that's because I had to set to the VAT sim altimeter calibration density. Horizon looks good, airspeed looks good. All right. Mixture, best power, and 1800 RPM. Here we go. Seems like someone else is out there for VAT sim traffic.
UPS 1014 heavy cross, runway 26 left at Whiskey, runway 26. UPS 1014, I'm sorry, I thought you had called for taxi.
Looks good, back to both. Left. Back to both. Vacuum looks good. Amps charging slightly, very slightly. Oil pressure, oil temp are in the green, idling. Sorry. All right, we're looking good. And back to 1,000. I'm gonna start heading over there and do our brief overview. So
Delta 352, turn right heading 160.
If you have a problem, the takeoff roll mechanical emergency or otherwise, and there's enough available runway ahead of us, we'll report takeoff and landing.
Southwest 2287, contact Delhi Tower, correction, disregard.
If we're under, let's just say, 800 feet, and this is Palm Mechanical Emergency or otherwise. We'll land directly, have no more than 30-degree turns, best glide speed 68. If we are above 800 feet, this is Palm Mechanical Emergency or otherwise.
226, SoCal approach, ident, say altitude.
A turn to the left, land downwind on the taxiway, the grass and runway, whatever is available to us, best glide speed is 68. With that, I'm going to turn my strobes on. I'm going to hold short here.
American 226, say again.
20, right?
American 226, ident, and say altitude.
Alright, altitude 2,400 feet, going to 3,000.
American 226, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000. Actually, maintain 10,000.
Outside air temperature 71 degrees. It's getting cool out here out in the northeast, but over here.
Total 352, 3 miles from Mercy, fly heading 220, maintain 2,500, establish localizer, cleared ILS from 24 right approach.
Fly heading 220 until established on the localizer, we'll clear for the ILS 24 right approach for Delta 52.
South Cal approach, Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot, holding short of runway 20 right, ready for takeoff, VFR, departure to the northwest.
Stand by 1 moment.
Roger, stand by, 9 Echo Foxtrot. So when we depart out of here, I'm going to head for a magnetic heading of 283.
American 226, maintain VFR at 9 or south, actually make it 11,500, 11.5.
11,500, American 226.
SoCal, November 376 here, 3,300, climbing 5,000.
We're 3760, thorough SoCal departure, radar contact, maintain 13,000.
Oh, hey Aaron, how's it going? See, I remember your
Delta
name.
352, contact LA Tower 120.905, good day.
2095, Delta 352, see ya.
Worked on that. Aaron Rodriguez. How's it going, bud?
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, wind 330 at 6, fly heading 330, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
Flight running 330, clear for takeoff, 20 right for 9 Echo Foxtrot. Okay, here we go. Let's see how much haze there is out there from all this, all these fires out here west. But I don't know. You can never tell anymore. They have TFRs all over the place for the fires too, but we're not gonna be in any of those. So when I get time, I'll show you those. Again, I'm gonna fly heading at 330, rotate at 55, climb at 74. Here we go. Rotate. Nice, smooth takeoff. A little bit of right rudder there. Keep that nose straight. Torque. And
November 04 Echo, are you familiar with the mini route?
No, I'm not. It's my third VFR flight.
Roger, yeah, not many people are. I just figured I'd offer it. We can do one of two things. You can stay north of the Bravo and remain clear of it, or we can take you in south and you can overfly Los Angeles at 2,500. That's a fun thing people like to do.
Okay, yeah, I'm up with that. I'll try that.
All right, November 04 Echo, Roger. Just remain clear of the Bravo airspace to the south for now and just fly towards the shoreline and we'll get you a Bravo clearance later on.
Okay, remain clear of the Bravo to the south.
Thanks, yeah, just stay south of it, like to your left just a little bit. Actually, your present course looks good. Kind of go towards Fullerton in that way and we'll get you a clearance right over top of the airport.
Okay, sounds great. Thanks. 04 Echo.
We're 376 here, climbing out of airspace, LA Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
All right, thanks a lot, thanks.
okay, let's get to at least 800 before I start making this turn here.
Okay, hello, Southwest 1011, 16,000, descending via the Daily Bravo.
Clear on the right. The haze isn't that bad. I thought it'd be worse. Last time I was flying, they made me try a instrument landing. That was kind of fun.
Southwest 1011, SoCal approach,
I haven't done that in forever. So, but Yeah, I didn't do it the first time. Then they gave me a special VFR clearance to land because I could actually see the runway. So, again, that's all due to the fires out here in the west. Oh, 300. And we're off. Probably should have started my stopwatch back there, but that's okay. We'll make it up, and we'll make up the time.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot. How would you like to transition the Bravo airspace?
Just a straight transition en route, if possible.
All right, November 489 Echo Foxtrot. Roger, do you want to keep flight following or cancel?
I don't mind keeping flight following.
November 9 Echo Foxtrot, squawk 4622 and say altitude.
4662, and we are currently at 1,500, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
Thanks. The squawk code 4622.
4622, 9 Echo Foxtrot. So there you go.
SoCal, good afternoon. November 737 X-ray on the ground at Burbank for IFR into Reno.
We're 737 X-ray, SoCal departure, collection request.
Okay, trim it up just
489 Echo Foxtrot, radar contact 2 miles west of John Wayne Airport. Proceed on course to maintain VFR altitude at your discretion.
Proceed on course, altitude at my discretion, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Okay, so again, we're going to get en route here. Then we'll turn to 283, but let's look outside here, because that's all because of fires. All this haze and smoke.
Southwest 1011, radar contact. Let's see, about 15 miles to the north, 15 miles northeast of Palmdale VOR. Sent via January arrival, expect the ILS runway 8, Burbank altimeter 2996, ILS Yankee.
2996, Yankee, Southwest 1011.
Winds were calm when I checked the winds aloft forecast. That's the real world one, so. Just hoping it all stays together. If you see any flights with call signs, those are real world flights happening right now. So feel free, if you have the Flight Radar 24 app, to check those out. You can see where they're going. It's a pretty cool thing to be able to do while you're flying these routes. But yeah, I hope that's getting more accurate. And there's supposed to be an update number 2 for this flight simulator. Hopefully sometime soon. They said a couple days ago it's supposed to come out within 10 days. So we shall see. But we're about out of the class. Actually, we just got into class Charlie. Actually, we're in class Charlie. And then when we leave here, we'll be in class Bravo once we cross a little section of it. So LA is one of the most
Okay, good evening, Fairwing 736, 1.4 for
confusing
5,000
places to
on
fly
that
in
Docker.
because of that. And I know on the private pilot written test, they have Dallas
SoCal
Fort Worth,
approach,
which is another hard
November
one.
2390, how do you leave me?
So, but should be a good time. I'm already
Number
relaxing more, so this is
2390 SoCal, loud and clear. Break, Fairwing 736 SoCal, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
1313,000, 736.
Download Sim Toolkit Pro today. So,
Number 9 Echo Foxtrot, you plan on going 6,500, is that correct?
affirmative for 9 Echo Foxtrot.
Number 9 Echo Foxtrot, roger. Are you familiar with any of the Bravo transitions, or do you know what the terminal area chart is, or how to use it?
I know what attack is, but I don't have any of the standard routes in my knowledge.
All right, cool. November 9 Echo Foxtrot and 04 Echo learning moment here. If you go on the terminal area chart for Los Angeles on the far left, there's all the Bravo transitions. Remember 9 Echo Foxtrot, you can expect the coastal route, which is real simple, right over LA at 6,500.
All right, we'll try to Wilco, 9 Echo Foxtrot.
Appreciate the info, 04 Echo.
So
LA
I
approach
pull up
JetBlue
attack,
212,
and,
descending through flight 13,000. Sorry, the arrival, Ironman 2.
we'll lean out the mixture now that we're getting to 3,000.
JetBlue 212, SoCal approach IDA.
And I think I see
Ident JetBlue 212.
This is the tap, right? Yeah.
South Call approach, Cessna, November 2390, holding short runway 25 right.
Number 2390 should be with tower 120.905.
He sent us here, so.
Okay, so.
Special flight rules area.
Alright, going back to tower.
Coastal route.
Yeah,
There
you might have mistaken the call time.
I got it. So we're gonna go right over
JetBlue
LAX.
212 radar contact about 20 miles northwest of Los Angeles. Descend via Ironman arrival, expect runway 25 left.
So we will
Send via the
that.
Ironman arrival and we'll expect 25 left. We're at JetBlue 212.
That's the route we should be going for.
And SoCal, you have a heading for Cert Wing 736.
String 736, you can turn left direct Clipper and resume the departure.
Left direct Clipper, resume the
123
departure, Cert Wing
degrees from the
736,
Vincent
thanks.
Thomas
Thank you.
Bridge. All right. And try that out. So I don't fly out west in real life either. I honestly would probably take someone with me if I was going through LA for the first time, because it's really intricate. But yeah, we're making this happen. That's what matters. So, all right, flight sim toolkit.
And SoCal,
Pro,
November
sim
737,
toolkit
X-ray,
Pro. Here's where we
X-ray,
are.
with the weather ready to taxi Burbank,
And
runway 15.
we are definitely getting there. Yeah, here we are. And that's our route, but we're gonna fly right over Los Angeles
Sorry, the
International
landline's
over
at
here,
7X X-ray.
and then deviate out
Yes, sir.
on the coastal route. So
737 X-ray X-ray runway 15, taxi via Delta and Bravo the altimeter.
learn
Fine at
something new every day.
2996.
Not that I'm surprised.
Alright, we're going 15 via Delta Bravo 16 for November 737 X-ray.
I'm gonna turn a little bit more to the north to go fly over LAX directly.
Number 489 Echo Foxtrot cleared through Los Angeles Bravo airspace via the the coastal route northbound, VFR 6500.
Cleared through the class Bravo via the coastal route for 9 Echo Foxtrot, 6,500.
November 04 Echo, you can just keep tracking westbound there. Your Bravo clearance will come from LA Tower, so just stay under the Bravo. You can go down to 2,500 when you're ready. I'll hand you off later on.
Okay, real good. Clear to go down to 2500.
Okay, take a quick look
UPS,
outside.
disregard.
Looking pretty good here.
SoCal, good evening, American 9796. We're climbing out on the Padres 2.
But, there you go. The mountains of LA.
Let's see. Number 716 Sierra Zulu, took a departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 13. Correction, American 9796, that was. SoCal, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
15,000, American 9796.
There's the coast. So,
SoCal, first fair wings 245 on the lucky one.
Spirit 245, SoCal approach, roger. Spirit wing 736, leave my airspace, LA Center offline, figures change approved, so long.
736 over Unicom, we'll see you, thanks.
JetBlue 212, descend and maintain 2,500.
I maintain 2,500,
very hazy
JetBlue
down
212.
there. So, cleaning out the mixture some more.
Southwest 1011, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 1011.
SoCal departure, November 7160 Zulu.
About there.
For 716 Sierra Zulu, SoCal departure radar contact, clear direct to San Marcos, and climb and maintain 13,000.
Climb maintain 13,000, November 710 Zulu.
Shade number 6 Sierra Zulu, clear direct Ventura, beware.
So I went to Los Angeles last summer for a vacation, and I really liked it. I always thought, coming out of music college and being a contemporary guitarist and music teacher, that I would be in LA. I thought I'd end up there with my friends who are working in recording studios and stuff, and worst case scenario, teach like I do now, and become a studio guitarist.
American 9796,
but
climbing out of my airspace,
didn't
LA
quite
Center
work
offline,
out,
register
so-
for 10 minutes, frequency change approved.
just,
Frequency change
had
approved, American
life get in the
9796.
way.
Good night.
Night.
Some unfortunate things happened, and I had to stay on the East Coast with my family. But it was nice visiting last year, and very expensive though. Very expensive place to visit, even. And that's someone from the Northeast saying that. But
Border says stuff for 1011.
So it's 1011. Okay. Would you prefer runway 15 then? The Burbank winds 1507.
That's fine.
So it's 1011. Clear visual approach to runway 15.
Visual approach 15.
love the scenery out here, though. Even from my hotel room, you can see the mountains. I was on the other side, because I was at Universal Studios, staying over there at the Sheraton Universal. But well, it's got its own vibe, man. You know, it's like a cool vibe. You go to Santa Monica, but it's probably like any other place.
Still want me to stay at 11,000 feet?
If you've been there long
American
enough, it's probably
226,
just
VFR descent pilot
every
discretion,
day
San Diego, altimeter 29906.
Roger, American 262. I'm getting things from the state. I meant Roger, American 226.
Roger.
Okay, we're coming up on 6,000. Get to 6,500. And pretty good. Trim this out. Heading more down to LA. Maybe there won't be.
Range 245, you're clear to localizer approach, is that correct?
There won't be, we can see LA. So.
Yeah, the 27 localized, Spirit Wings 245.
Alright, thanks. Spirit Wings 247, you can call the tower 118.3, good night.
Going over to the tower, Spirit Wings 245, see you.
It's pretty hazy though, as you can see. So, I don't know, we'll see what we can see.
We're 489 Echo Foxtrot, Los Angeles, altimeter 29906.
Roger, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Wrong way. There we go. Okay, we're getting there, 6,500. Trimming down slightly. And we'll adjust our RPMs if need be. And also, we have to clean out the mixture first, though. I believe it's pretty good, but we shall see. If you just tuned in, we are on our way to Santa Barbara, California. And we're about to overfly LAX on the, what do they call it? The ocean coastal route, sorry, which is a standard transition to Class Bravo on the TAC there. So you learn something new every day. I don't fly out west, so did not know. Should have probably known, but it's all right. You learn by doing. That's why simming can be a good thing, because let's say that you're going
JetBlue 212, turn right heading 160, speed your discretion.
Real world.
Right heading 160, speed your discretion, JetBlue 212.
Southwest 1011, wind 150 at 7, runway 15, clear to land.
What's up, Stuff 1011, thanks.
500 RPMs. Gonna trim down still.
And 37, X-ray, short of 15, Burbank, ready to go.
Number 737 X-ray, Roger, hold short runway 15, traffic to 73 on the modified final.
Alright, hold short of 15 for 37 X-ray.
But let's take a look outside again. See, oh, I got to trim on again, sorry. So here we go. On the coast, LAX is over there. You can barely see it without through the haze. City should be out over there. Oh, there it is. That's pretty cool. See it right through the haze.
American 226 cleared into the San Diego Bravo airspace, and once again, VFR descends to your discretion.
Very interesting.
American 226.
Soft landing 250, actually, I'm probably going to go through. JetBlue 212, apologize. Landing 270, join the 24 right localizer.
270, join the 24 right localizer, JetBlue 212.
might get a good look at Santa Monica Pier from here too. So we'll try to get a view of that as we fly by it.
W212, you're 3 miles from Merce, fly heading 270, maintain 2,500 until established localizer, cleared ILS, runway 24 right.
And Catalina Island.
Correction 25 left.
Cleared ILS 25 left. JetBlue 212, could we get the visual for 25 left?
W212, yeah, do you have the field in sight?
We have the field in sight, JetBlue 212.
JetBlue 212 cleared, visual approach, runway 25 left, contact LA Tower 120.905, good day.
Clear for the visual 25 left, and we'll contact tower on
if you have any questions out there, feel free to ask away.
120.95, JetBlue 212, thanks, good day.
But it's clearing up a little bit out there, so who knows? Hopefully it gets a lot better. I anticipate more of the same as we go ahead, though. So it's just those pesky fires. So. Get some real world traffic down there. LAX right over there. And just gotta trim up here.
November 04 Echo, contact LA Tower 120.905, we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, going over to Tower 120.95. Thanks again for your help there. I appreciate it. 04 Echo.
For sure.
Okay, this is the LAX VOR that we're gonna overfly, which is what it says to do on the ocean route. And then again, head 323 out of here. And once we're at the class Bravo, we'll go.
American 226, enter the right downwind for runway 27 at Limburg.
But again, let's get some views outside. I just gotta trim this thing up. It never, ever just goes and stays. Just stay where you belong. The West Coast has quite some traffic, but there'll be no more air traffic control once I leave the South Cal approach area here, which is fine. Look at that sun and stuff. That's cool. Oh, the VOR is right at the end over here, so you see LAX, which isn't like the LAX of old, where it took tons of frames off for having installed scenery.
American 226, enter right downwind at San Diego Limburg and report a base turn.
Downtown LA is over there. These are real-world aircraft flying as we speak. Alright, we're going to head towards 323. Sky West, maybe.
SoCal approach.
That looks really nice.
Cessna, for November 2390, are we clear to land at Kilo Hotel Romeo?
November 2390, wind 260 runway 25. Yeah, make the left traffic, actually,
wow,
make a right
beaches.
turn for left traffic, runway 25. Runway 25, clear lane.
It's cool.
Make a right turn for left traffic, 25 to land, November 2390.
Thanks.
And 37 X-ray, short of 15, ready to go.
7 X-ray, thanks, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Alright, 15, clear for takeoff, November
right
737
now,
X-ray.
and hopefully I can just get this trim out and take more of a look outside.
Southwest 1011, welcome to Burbank. I know we're not really a taxi there, but have a good night.
You too, take care.
Hey, SoCal departure, November 7160 Zulu. Got a question for you when you got a second.
Number 60 Zulu, go ahead.
I had my flight plan changed by tower. I'm missing some altitudes here on my en route waypoints.
I said by 1 sec.
Started reading the instrument procedures book for the instrument rating last night, the FAA version. Man, is that stuff dry. But gonna start studying for that now before I actually take the lessons. I still have to get some cross-country time in, so I forget how many cross-country hours I have, but I want to get around 50, so that way it's all the cross-country time will be good to go.
November 6 Zulu, you said you're missing some waypoints. You need me to put something in for you?
I got the waypoints from Romeo Sierra Zulu. Sorry, Romeo Sierra. Sorry, Romeo Zulu Sierra. To the Mark S, the Wiggle to Monterey. I'm just missing my altitude for the Mark
Santa Monica Pier should
and
be out
Wiggle
there.
transition.
There's no altitudes on those. Oakland Center will have all that stuff. They'll just tell you to send whenever they're ready for you to.
Copy that. Thank you.
Sure. November 60 Zulu on that note. You're leaving my airspace to the west. Los Angeles is closed for now, so you can monitor UCOM 122.8 and then talk to Oakland later on. See you.
That view. On the other side of these mountains, you have Universal Studios. Disneyland was back near Santa Ana, where we came from.
American 226, SoCal approach.
Maybe we can see the Hollywood sign, maybe.
Okay, you see the airport, you need to make the right downwind for runway 27, so you have to not fly straight over the airport, please.
Right now.
Alright, Ron.
Probably not, but it is out there. Again, Santa Monica Pier. Beautiful sight. The roller coaster there is really good
243, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
Go to Santa Monica Pier for a couple hours. It's a good time. The beaches are huge. Huge.
We're 737 extra, radar contact. We're heading 270, climb and maintain 13,000.
We're going right turn 270 and up to 13,000 for November 737 X-ray.
SoCal approach is southwest 267 at John Wayne, ready for taxi.
Take off on 7 left to re-enter traffic pattern.
Alright, couple of ones. American 565, you on frequency?
American 565 with you, sir, at flight level at 10,000 feet.
So I made it there in about 20.
American 565, squawk 4604.
But that's what I was going to start my
Squawk 4604 for American 565.
I'll update my times here.
Okay, American 226, I see you flew across the airport there, so you're kind of going the wrong way. You need to make a left turn, go eastbound.
Alright.
So make a left turn, go eastbound, and now it's a left downwind for 27.
The next checkpoint will be Malibu on the right, and it's the coast. So we're going to go over some water. Maybe I have to check the ocean route that we're flying.
It's SoCal approach, southwest 267, John Wayne, ready for taxi.
7.
So we get out of class
and
Bravo.
re-enter traffic, left traffic pattern for 25
try flying
left
along the
at
coast
Los Angeles.
Bravo.
Southwest 267, runway 20 left, taxi via Alpha Lima, cross runway 20, correction, runway 20 right, taxi via Alpha Lima, cross runway 20 left for Lima.
Regardless, some nice scenery
Alpha Lima will cross 20 left for 20 right, we'll hold short, southwest 267.
Number 7 extra, clear direct to, I flipped my chart upside down, clear direct to Twine.
Alright, we're going direct Twine for November 737 X-ray.
Number 7 extra, thanks. Climbing out of airspace, LA's offline, radar surface terminated, frequency change cruise.
Might fly over Eddie Van Halen's house. I think he lives somewhere around here. So.
American 565 radar contact, about 5 miles west of Paradise. You're cleared ILS runway 25 left approach. LA altimeter 29 in airspace.
American 565, cleared for approach 25 left. Altimeter 299
American 226, contact Lindbergh Tower 118.3.
118.3, American 226.
Nice scenery.
And SoCal approach, good evening, American 80 is with you, climbing through 2,500 on the departure for LAX.
American 80, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 10,000.
Up to 10,000 for American 80.
Alright, with that, we're just about out of
approach
Bravo.
southwest 267, hold short 208.
That was fun.
So we're going to go to sectional.
Number 04 Echo, roger, you can enter the left base to runway 21.
Left base to runway 21, Santa Monica, 04
Turn
Echo.
en route, and we'll do this thing. So.
Southwest 267, wind 210 at 5, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
We're clear to go 20 right, southwest 267.
It's 6:32 out there on the Pacific Coast. It's 9:32 over here in real life.
Southwest 243, climbing out of airspace, centers offline, frequency change approved, see you.
Over to Unicorn, Southwest 243, good night.
Alright, we're out of Bravo, we're going to take a left, and we're going to try to go more
Number
direct.
268 Alpha Charlie, verify your landing San Diego International.
But I'm going to be out of his airspace.
268 Alpha Charlie's going to San Diego, yes sir.
Number 368 Alpha Charlie, cleared through San Diego Bravo airspace, enter right downwind, runway 27.
And I guess our next checkpoint that we'll have to check will be...
Cleared to the Bravo, right downwind, one ray 27. 8 Alpha Charlie.
8 Alpha Charlie, thanks. Limburg altimeter is 299.6.
Point Magoo, National Naval Air Station, Ventura County Airport.
Who else called unanswered?
So, there's some restricted airspace south.
Here.
West of that, so we gotta be careful, and then we'll be all set. So, but we'll make our way over there. The frame rate just went up, so I'm thinking that the LA scenery definitely does take a little hit on the frames, but it's not like undoable. Again, what was it? I think I had the FS Dream Team scenery for Prepared for LAX, and that thing used to eat frames like no tomorrow. It's one of the hardest working sceneries on all of Prepared. So GPS says we should be in Santa Barbara in about 32 minutes or so. So might even do a second flight tonight. We'll have to see.
101 heavy, check out.
I already have it all planned out just in case.
Cathay 101 Heavy, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb via the summer departure.
But we are going over the coast. Pretty soon, we'll be heading more that way.
101 Heavy.
November 1004 Echo, wind calm, runway 21, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 21, 04 Echo.
Southwest 267 radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000. Southwest 267 radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
Up to 13,000, Southwest 267.
Yep, sorry. Sweet. So if you're following along here, again, feel free to ask any questions you have, or just take in the sights, and I'll try to make it as interesting as I can. So, but we got some really nice scenery here on the West Coast. That's kind of why I plan these flights for around the USA. We're doing the perimeter of the United States, and I can kind of show you that route right now and show you where we are. We started out in June to fly this route, and we started out in my real home base of Plymouth, Massachusetts. Went all the way around the perimeter here, and now we're right about here going to Santa Barbara. So we still have a little way to go. I'm guessing that will be done in November if work doesn't get too hectic, but we'll even see about that. So we start teaching tomorrow. We did professional development for about 10 days straight, and I've been working from home, so it's going to be quite interesting tomorrow to see how it goes. In the Northeast, we start a little later than the Southwest and South, so. But usually, typically, we start at the beginning of, like, the end of August, August 31st, September 1st, then we have Labor Day, and then we really kick it in high gear. But again, this year, because of COVID, and having to be ready with all these plans, the state gave us more days to get ready, so it's going to be interesting. So we're going to have half the students at home.
Number 368 Alpha Charlie, contact Limburg Tower 118.3, good day.
Some decided just to stay home the whole time.
Limburg Tower 118.3, 8 Alpha Charlie.
And others decided to go into school and be a hybrid. That's what I meant by...
SoCal departure, 04 Echo is now parked. Thanks again for your great help tonight. I appreciate it. It's been fun.
We're 04 Echo, sure, thanks for flying, we'll see you.
Alright, we're going to be looking for that airport once we get more to the coast here, but let's take another look outside. And it's beautiful scenery. Those can't be cheap houses. put it that way. So. Pretty nice to live out there, I'll tell you. Back in my virtual airline days, I used to be the hub captain for LA, so I used to like flying it because it was different.
Cathay 101 Heavy leaving my airspace. LA Center is offline. Various service terminated. Frequency change approved. We'll see it.
Watch it after. Watch it out over device today.
But it's pretty cool. If you want me to look at anything for you while I'm on the West Coast there, you let me know.
American 80 to John Wayne, altimeters 29904.
What's that thing down there?
Roger 29904, and we have info November for LAX.
Great, thanks.
Don't really know. Passing Thousand Oaks, California. Simi Valley is off to our right a little bit. Thousand Oaks actually flying right over. Simi Valley's out.
Okay, hello, Skyward 3495, flying Portland.
Skyward 3495, still got departure. Hello, click to Portland Airport. Forces Auroras to departure, Castro transition as filed. Climb via SID, except maintain 5,000. Departure this frequency, squawk 4736.
What's for about, somebody says, 5,000. What's up with the for 194?
Go 3495, reback correct runway 15, advisory attack to the altimeter 29906.
299, I think we'll call for it. Southwest, Skywest 3495.
American 565, contact LA Tower 120.905, good day.
Yeah, beautiful scenery.
American 565 to Tower 120.95. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the service.
You bet. Southwest 267, climbing out of airspace, LA Center is closed. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved. That was for Southwest Airlines 267. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Good day.
We'll switch to Unicom now for Southwest 267, thanks.
Traffic we have around us here on VATSIM. And it's a mixture of a little of everything, you know. I think we're the only general aviation aircraft, though. So that's where we're going, Santa Barbara. We started out at John Wayne here, so. Yeah, it's cool. Cool little scenic flight. And it says that we will get to Santa Barbara in about 27 minutes or so.
Airborne past 2,000.
Heading slightly north, so the wind's pushing us north, believe it or not. So we're heading slightly
440
north.
Foxtrot Sierra, SoCal departure, radar contact. Time maintain 15,000.
Direct route, crab, wind,
15,000.
Good evening, SoCal approach, American 1922 checking in with you, Elvo at 14,000 on the Airman 2 arrival.
American 1992, SoCal approach, ident please.
And the streetlights are coming on too.
Here comes the ident, American 1992.
So. Cool, this is going to be a cool looking flight here. The sun melting away.
American 1992 radar contact 4 miles southwest of Fillmore. Send via Airman 2 arrival, expect runway 25 left.
And we'll descend via the Airman 2 arrival and expect 25 left for American 1992.
Yeah. I'm calming my nerves, that's all I know. This is nice scenery. Got a golf course down there. Again, we're flying right near Thousand Oaks, California, just to our immediate right. On our way Barbara. I also have the Orbex scenery for Santa Barbara, so it's going to look pretty good when we get there. And that Naval Air Station, which is our checkpoint, should be off to our left around here somewhere. So we're going to take a look and see if we can see it, and then we'll get another time check on the checkpoints as we pass. But these sectionals definitely help me out here, so. Just some
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, leaving my airspace to the west. Delhi Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change advisory for your great flight.
Roger, thank you. 9 Echo Foxtrot.
American 80, cross Seal Beach at 7,000 and 210.
All right, closest airport would be Camarillo, Kilo Charlie Mike Alpha. And that is in front of us by about 5 nautical miles or so. So that is where we are. So if you want to fly, you go ahead. You get on VATSIM, you get on there really fast. But we're going to be looking slightly to the south there for our checkpoint of Point Mugu, M-U-G-U, Naval Air Station, which is also known as Ventura County, I guess. So we could take a look, see if it's there. Actually, it is there. It's just we got tons of smoke, and then you got Camarillo right here. So if you're following along with the sectional, we're going to go over the Pacific Ocean and we go more direct to Santa Barbara, so eventually we'll be going this way. That night lighting, I'll tell you, it's looking better and better. Still have to see if they have seasons in this thing. I never really tried that out. I was flying with my brother the other day, and I was like, geez, I wonder if they have seasons or not in this. But I was looking at some YouTube videos the other day of people flying on the simulator, and they were like, oh yeah, the data's from 2014, I think, or something like that, for the big maps. So, I mean, I hope and I think they're going to update it over time, but it's not like a huge thing. I just hope they have the seasons in there first. I don't think they'll have seasons right now, though. But we shall explore that as it changes to fall here, and winter, unless they update it before then. So that smoke from the fires is definitely represented here. So the wind's pushing us slightly to the north. So by heading southwest, it's going to put us in a more westerly direction here. And we even have some slight chop here, so. Got one of my Eric Flight YouTube viewers out there, Jeff Bianchi. He's been, I mean, I haven't met him in real life, but he's been a pretty nice guy that's been commenting on almost all my videos. And he made a point last time that in choppy weather, make sure that you remember maneuvering speed, which is not always adhered to, and it made sense, so I'm trying to pay more attention to that. We should be around 104 if I remember right, but let's double check that for maneuvering speed. So we're getting some slight chop here. 105, so I wasn't that far off. So I'm actually a little fast, but I also don't anticipate doing anything big on maneuvers or anything like that. So, you know, I'm going to leave it where it is, but if it gets a lot choppier, then I will definitely think about that. Again, just another thing that the simulator helps you practice for. So, we're still in the green here, so, and won't be doing anything abrupt. But that is the Naval Air Station over here. Let's see if I can go outside and look at it again. There it is. We have a time of 39 minutes. So we're going to put that on our checkpoint time here. I said 36, 39. We're not that far off. Remember, we took the ocean route out, so it's a little different than what I planned. So we're not far off at all. In fact, we're 4 minutes faster. So, all right, next checkpoint is Ventura. If we can see it from there, I have to see how we're doing this. But got trim up too. It's probably because I lowered the RPM a little bit. Ventura should be off to our right as we are over the ocean. So we'll be looking in this general direction for Ventura. Big city on the coast there. And that should be in about 5 minutes or so. That sun's still continuing to melt away. It's almost like looking like Hawaii, like a Hawaiian sunset. So that's pretty cool. That's quite interesting. Yeah. I flew the Cirrus in the last stream, and I really liked that. It was fun to go a little faster, and that's part of the Virtual USA Flying Club fly-in, where we flew all around New Hampshire. So that was a little bit more of a familiar place for me. So, but I flew from Plymouth to some non-controlled airports in New Hampshire and all around. And I flew back, so that was a good time. But again, it was quite a unique experience flying an aircraft that was piston that has a true airspeed of like, what was it, 176 knots? Let me see what I wrote down. Yeah, 176 knots true airspeed. So it's much faster than the 110. Well, actually 114 in this SP model. I average it out. And if you fly the 152, I average that out to 100. So it just goes to show you that the Cirrus is a pretty big aircraft to pilot. And it's really stable. It's really nice to fly. Probably be doing more with that. But I'm going to do these Virtual USA around the USA flights with the 172, which is what I'm more accustomed to from the real world. So. Also have experience because I got trained in the 152, so that's a fun one to go back to once in a while. I know it's slow, but it's very easy to maneuver that plane. So next real world flight will hopefully be this Saturday. I haven't picked where I'm going to go yet, but I really don't know. I mean, I want to make it a cross country again to build that cross country time, but I've hit a lot of airports. In fact, you know what? I went on my Google Earth, downloaded Google Earth, and I made a map of every place I've been. So excuse me while that flashes for a second. And I'll show you some of the destinations I've actually flown to in real life. We've hit Connecticut, Mass, and one flight to New Hampshire. So I would like to get to more New Hampshire sites, but I think I'm going to save that for when the foliage changes more. And still working on my wife to try to get in the plane. She is not a fan of me flying and said she would never ever fly with me, but we're working on it. So all right, but here we go. This is where I've flown to in the real world so far. So we got Provincetown on the Cape, we have Chatham. I need to get Hyannis to get all of the Cape airports in. Martha's Vineyard, you can see a video on that one. I did that about 2 videos back. Plymouth's where I'm based out of. Taunton is probably the closest airport to where I live, but we did some takeoffs and landings there. New Bedford, same thing, that was Class D. So we actually did some tower and stuff over there, practice. And they have a good restaurant there too. But again, times of COVID, we're not always going there. This is one of the newest ones, Willimantic, Connecticut, Wyndham Airport. That was a nice airport to land at. And again, in times of non-COVID, I would actually take the e-bike with me, put it in the back of the plane, and maybe go to the airport diner down the road. But Chester Airport was the last video I released. That was an interesting place to land. I actually did that prepared on the simulator. And then I was like, I want to do that in real life. So that was the furthest west I've been. Groton was part of my cross-country for the private pilot. And we're bouncing around pretty good, so I'm keeping an eye out there. Block Island was a good flight. Again, my home state's Rhode Island, so it's nice to go to an island I've never been to. I lived in Rhode Island for a lot of my life. I also had some carb icing right about here off the airport, so that was quite interesting. We fixed that, no problems. I'm still alive, so that's always a good thing. And then we've been to Nashua, New Hampshire. Is it Boar? I'm trying. Field Airport. That was a cool airport to fly into also. So I had quite the crosswind over there, and I had quite the crosswind at Chester too. And this was a 50-foot wide runway, so that was a challenge, but it was worth it. Took one go around, and then I got the second time. So, all right. So I got to turn more to the north. I had a 2-year-old sneaking up on me there. I was like, she should already be in bed, though. It is almost 10 o'clock here, so. And Ventura should be off to our right over here. So I'm gonna call it pretty soon. I want to get halfway up there. Let's take a look outside. You can see that smoke, the fires is definitely making visibility a little bit of a problem on the ground. Ventura is right here. We'll wait till about out here off the screen. Yeah, check one time. Definitely getting to evening. So. We got some boats in the distance. We've got the boat scenery and the road scenery set to 100. The airport ground scenery, I found that to be a little too excessive with the amount of vehicles and stuff, and they were doing some weird, funky things. So I turned that down big time. I've never had a ground crew service me except at like maybe 2 or 3 airports, but yet this flight simulator, they want you to have ground services everywhere you go. So quite interesting. Yeah. But if you're a real world pilot out there, say you have a 172 for about 5 hours or so on a Saturday, where would you go? Connecticut, Massachusetts, or even New Hampshire. I'll entertain some New Hampshire ideas. Probably can't go that far north to New Hampshire, although I do want to go to the White Mountains someday, but again, I'm going to try to save that for the fall foliage season, even though I am used to the leaves changing. I've heard it's quite the scene and what a lot of pilots do, so I want to experience that. So feel free to throw out any opinions on airports I should fly to, possibly, on Saturday. So, but yeah, we're about halfway to Ventura, halfway up Ventura now, and I got like 46 minutes here. So 45, 46, we'll call it. Yep. All right. The next thing will be over the water. If we can see it, there's gonna be some platforms in the water, and I also have the small town or city of Carpinteria, if I said that right, Carpenteria, on the coast. So notice that I have the platforms, but I also have the town on the right, just in case, because I knew that visibility was going to be maybe a little bit of an issue. We're totally legal of VFR, because we're above this, but it would definitely be an issue for visibility still. So, and we are in VETS in Minicom, but you notice that no one is really on here for traffic, so. And Santa Barbara would be out here somewhere, so just keep our eyes out there. But we're 14 minutes away, according to this, 27 nautical miles out, so we'll definitely get the ATIS soon. So let me dial that in, 132.65. And as we get a little closer, like 20 nautical miles or so, we'll check the weather. Actually, it should probably be before 20 nautical miles, because this would be Class Charlie. So, you know what? Let's get the weather now.
Santa Barbara Airport information, uniform 0200 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,200 feet, few clouds at 4,300 feet, few clouds at 12,500 feet. Temperature, 22. Dew point, 10. Altimeter tree 0.01. Visual runway 25 in use.
25.
Landing and departing runway 25. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have uniform.
Okay.
Santa Barbara Airport information, Victor.
If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm writing with my stylus on my tablet, which you can't see because the virtual background blocks it out, but I do it just like the real world. I write down everything with the stylus, and then it's right on my airport diagram, so I have everything I need. Hopefully I won't go like crazy on the heading here, but we're right on track according to the GPS. And I use a VARE, which is a free GPS app for real world flying, and then I have a GPS out. So, but I would like to get one little visual look here as we are flying to Santa Barbara. I like to give you some scenery, not just look at the cockpit forever. Lots of boats. There's the coast right there. And Santa Barbara is going to be out here somewhere. So. Nice colors though, huh? Yeah. Pretty nice. Stars are starting to come up too, so really nice scenery. Alright, we're 20 nautical miles out. I'd contact approach if there was any. Let's just double check that. And nope. Wait. Oh, no, I was looking at the wrong thing. So we're all on our own here. We're treating it like it's a non-controlled airport. Even though in the real world, this would class Charlie that we're going to enter. And it's all good because we're on VAT Sim, which is live air traffic control. So, but if you must know where we are, the grand scheme of things, here's Santa Barbara. And here we are over the water, direct. And we went all the way from Santa Ana, John Wayne County. So, that is how far we are going. It's a very short little hop there. I try to plan for like an hour because again, having kids and stuff, life gets in the way sometimes. But we might do a second leg tonight on my Around the USA flights. And I'm totally going out to sea, so let me turn on here. Again, sorry, but when I point things out like that, sometimes the plane doesn't go as straight as it should. Those platforms should be out there, but I don't know if we're going to see much, especially with all this haze and smoke under us. So we will look for Carpinteria, if I said that right, which should be off or right over here somewhere. And that will be right around where the platforms are. So those platforms are pointed out in the section too. So. Okay, we're 9.5 minutes out or so. So we're going to start descent pretty soon. Top of class Charlie's at 4,000 here. So yeah, let's start our descent now. So we're going to do a cruising descent. I'm going to kick this back to about 2,100. There you go. And just let it kind of do what it wants, which is gracefully fall. Of course, you'd want to be on approach, so that way you're clear through the class Charlie. Just two-way communication. You don't have to ask for it. Sometimes you can just say transition through class Charlie. They'll state know what you're doing. Carpinteria. Right over there. And in the real world, there'll be some platforms right in front of us. I don't know if we're going to see it. Evening flight though. God, I can only imagine what it's like flying out here in real life. Must be awesome. I mean, I get the East Coast equivalent to that because I fly out of Plymouth, Massachusetts, which is on the Atlantic coast. But this is obviously a lot bigger in comparison. So. Santa Barbara, here we come. And the city of Santa Barbara will be, I think that's it right out there. Might be wrong, it might be right. The airport's a little bit more down the coast, so. Actually, that's it in front of us. And the airport's over here, so we might even see a little bit of the airport right now. Yeah, right there, Santa Barbara. So good, and it's clearing up a little bit. Hopefully it stays that way. So we'll have to see as we descend. But I really like flying at evenings and nights on the simulator too, more than I ever did in Prepared, just because the scenery looks very realistic and cool. So that island out there is Santa Cruz Island, and that's all National Wildlife Refuge area right out there. Actually, it's the Channel Islands National Marine Sanctuary, and you can't fly below 1,000 feet above ground level out there, or else you're in violation of regulations. So, all right, those platforms. So let's see if we can see those. Should be over 5 right now. I don't see any platforms. Yeah, that would be Carpinteria, so I know where I'm at. 5 minutes or so. Right, it's a little longer, but we're on our way to Santa Barbara, so fine. An hour and 3 minutes, which is about the same amount of time I said it would be when I first did my flight planning, so we're pretty accurate with that. And we are descending for Santa Barbara, 500 feet per minute. Let's trim down just a little bit. And again, what airport did they say? Runway 25. So if it's 25, that would be... If I was a tower, I'd probably say make sure that that's a left traffic pattern too, which I think it is. 25. Yeah. Alright, I'd say make a left base for runway 25, so that's what we're gonna do. And 25 should be going right here. This runway right here. Pattern altitude would be 13 feet, so about 1,000 feet. Yeah, so we have a little while to go. We're gonna enrich the mixture now because I haven't done that yet. And just keep descending until we get there. We might be a little high still, so we just gotta keep this trim going down. But look at how the lighting just changes, though. Like I know I did it on the simulators, but this is fantastic. It looks like the real lighting. Let's see if we see any cars out there. I find them harder to spot than in previous simulators, but they are out there. Just can't see them right now. So once again, we're going to make a left base for runway 25, and we're going to bring this down to 700 feet per minute, so we get down a little quicker. Just trim that down to where we are there.
Santa Barbara traffic, United 1780, taxi to runway 25, Alpha. Santa Barbara traffic.
Santa Barbara traffic, Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot. We're setting up a left base for runway 25. We are, 7 miles to the southwest. Santa Barbara traffic. Could have said that better. There's a lot of ums, but that's okay. We got it out there.
Cessna will hold and watch for you, 1780.
I'm pretty far out, so feel free to go ahead.
Okay, we got a taxi ahead, so we'll take it as we go. 1780.
Roger, 9 Echo Foxtrot. I still got to get down anyway, so alright. We're checking the mixture. We're going to be full mixture once we get to 3,000. But we'll keep an eye out for him. He's on Alpha going to 25. So yeah, he's got a little bit of a ride, but make it happen. You know what? I also have to see where the general aviation traffic usually goes. I mean, I have the map and everything, but let's check on Google Maps, which is what I do in the real world ahead of time. I just didn't do it ahead of time this time to see where most of the GA traffic is. So Google Maps is also useful for that, because the airport diagram can say all this stuff, and you know where the terminal is and this and that. But oh, there it is, transient parking. I didn't even see that. Excuse me. It's off of Charlie. All right. And again, all the taxiway designations in the flight simulator full mixture are all messed up in this. So descend just a little bit more. So I'm gonna head off to the south a little bit more. And if I have to do a left 360, I will.
Santa Barbara traffic, United 1780, taking off runway 25.
And with VATSIM traffic, they don't have the call signs like they used to. It's not compatible with Microsoft Flight Simulator if they're ever going to do that. But you will see aircraft, so it's very much like real life. You look for lights and stuff like that. Sometimes I actually like that better, because again, it just keeps your scanning going on like real world. So, but come on, Google Maps, why are you so slow? It's weird. All right, we are almost at 2,000. You know what? I think we could scuttle this. I mean, save this, not scuttle. Yeah, that was good. And yeah, so that looks great. That's where we're going. We're going to go to Signature. Even though they're one of the most expensive FBOs in the whole country. It's cool. Alright, where are we? Yeah, let's do a left 360 and get down. So. And then we'll call where we are after we get through that. But we're going to keep descending and do a left
Santa Barbara traffic, United 1780, departed and clear runway 25.
Santa Barbara traffic, Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot. We're doing a left 360 about 3 nautical miles to the southwest, Santa Barbara traffic. Okay, we're just losing some altitude again to get right on that left base for only 25. It's a very, very easy left 360. Oh, look at that lighting. It seems to be like reflecting off the window. Little rays there. That's cool. Quick look outside. Wow, look at that. Santa Barbara's out here. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Okay, we want to stay at 1,000, so up the RPMs as we swing around here. And yeah. Airport's to my left. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to intercept on left base, which means I'm actually going to slow this down to 1700 once I become accustomed to where I am. There we go, we're good. Alright. A little wide for a base, but it's cool. Let's turn in just a little bit more. Very good. Alright, and we'll leave the RPMs where they are right now. Let's just get closer to the airport. Oh, look at this, huh? Alright, 17. Steady, 110 knots, 10 degrees of flap, angle down. Santa Barbara traffic, Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot is left base runway 25, Santa Barbara. Okay, take a turn to the runway. 15, 10 degrees of flaps. Good. Probably should have waited on that until I got to white arc, but that's okay. There we go. There's runway 25. We have more than enough time to set it up here, so I want to be at like 70 or so. So I'm gonna trim up slightly, decrease our descent here. Go, kick in some more RPMs, level it out a little bit. I'd rather be higher on the glide scope than what I am, so we'll just keep it flying straight here. Increase the RPMs just a little bit, but we're down to 70 knots where we should be. Change to the airport diagram this time. Here we go, glide scope's going up. Very good. Alright, we'll add the next 10 degrees of flaps pretty soon. Full flaps, we should be down to 65, 60. So I'm pulling the throttle out, putting a little in now, see now we're getting down there. Everything's looking really good. Might be a little low. Here we go. We're not that low though. A little afraid of these street lights there. Okay, a little more throttle. Beautiful. Alright. Throttle out. And keep it in the center if we can. Even it out. I'm going to flare just slightly. Here we go. Very good. We're down a little bit off the center, but that's okay. Flaps up. Okay, we will turn right onto Charlie, which, again, the taxi signs here are all messed up. But that would be my next right off the runway. So let's try to look for those yellow lines, shall we? The aerodynamic braking doesn't work as well as real life here. It wants to go back in the sky until it knows that you're not fast enough to go. So, Charlie should be right about here. Here's the yellow line for taxi. And should turn to the right any minute. There we go. Very good. Santa Barbara. Is there any short line here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Santa Barbara traffic. Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot, clear of runway 25, Santa Barbara. Okay, checklist. Go 1,000 on that. Okay, flaps up. Yep, strobes off. Very good. Yeah, landing light like to keep on. Taxi like to keep on. For visibility trim set for takeoff. Beautiful. And transponder stays where it is. All right. With that, then, let's look at our airport diagram. We're going to make our way down Charlie, crossing 15 right, 15 left. That's going to be dangerous, but we'll take a look. And go all the way down to transient parking. So, Santa Barbara traffic, Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot. Cessna 9er Echo Foxtrot. We're going to taxi via Charlie, crossing 15 right, 15 left to transient parking, Santa Barbara. I'm only doing that because this would be a busy airport in real life, I believe. Plymouth, we only really, most of the time, talk about, where the heck is the taxi line here? I swear this is so messed up. Alright, there's a... Alright, there we go. Now we're on Charlie. Man, it's just really hard to see. This is the Orb X Santa Barbara, so... Actually, the taxiway signs might be pretty accurate, so... But we'll call out the runways that we cross, and then we'll get the transient parking. Now it looks clear as day, doesn't it? Wow. Very nice scenery. Santa Barbara traffic, Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot crossing 15 right via Charlie, Santa Barbara. We're clear. That might be him up there if he turns. Oh, 15 left snuck up on me. Santa Barbara traffic says 9 Eric Foxtrot crossing 15 left via Charlie, Santa Barbara. Boy, that snuck up on me. It looked like there was a little bit more space than that. It's cool. But that might be the person that was in Santa Barbara. So, again, we will never know. But it's cool that it looks like real life. You know, you don't see call signs in real life. So, all right, we got a bunch of hangars here. The airport administration building is down here somewhere, and then general aviation parking's at the end of Charlie here. So. Here. That's the signature right there. You can see the sign. So let's see what parking looks like over here, shall we? Clear on the left so far. Just afraid of any traffic. It might be here. Oh, there we go. Alright. Cool. We will park to the right of that plane then. And we will call this flight successful. Yeah, alright, we went a little further, but you know what, we'd tow it back in real life. And probably, we'd have ground people out here in real life. But you notice that they're not here now, so I don't know. I don't get it. Alright, let's go to the checklist and shut this thing down. Alright, ELT verify silent, avionics off. Beautiful. Mixture will be full lean once I turn off all lights except for beacon. Alright, mixture full lean. Mags off, master off, lights off, and even these lights will turn off now. Just to make sure they're off. Alright, and with that, welcome to Santa Barbara, everybody. This is what it looks outside. Again, this is the Orb X scenery. And it looks really nice. I mean, I know we arrived here at nighttime, so what we'll do when we leave here is we'll make sure it's all day, all the time. But I wanted to have a nice scenic flight, and I expected to take off earlier than what I did, so that didn't always work out. But I do appreciate you tuning in tonight on Twitch and YouTube. And remember to push that follow button on Twitch and check out the real flight videos. And if you want to see any of these stream flights, I also have them archived on the Eric Flight YouTube channel. So feel free to go there, subscribe, and like. And I will see you on our next flight, which will be, by the way, I can tell you where it's going to be. It will be to... Oh, man. Come on, let's go. It will be to Paso Robles Airport, Kilo Papa Romeo Bravo to the north here. So I'm going to take a little break, and then I might come back on and do that one, or I might not. So, but have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you later. Remember to tune in. Have a good one.